So you would think that the one thing that could bring down a man is the loss of his career, the loss of his business, perhaps even health. But the one thing that we find that brings a man down to his knees faster than anything else and can cause him some excruciating pain is his relationship with his wife. Believe it or not, that's what it is. And you know that old saying that behind every successful man, there is a woman? Well, there's a lot of truth to that. Behind every successful and fulfilled man, there is a woman in his life because he is truly committed to a loving, compassionate woman who is giving him the energy that he needs. What we see in men who are challenged in life, most of them are not challenged by their business or their career. They're challenged by their relationship. In fact, 8 out of the 10 men that we work with, the individuals that we help advance their life or career or whatever it may be, the challenge that they face the most is not having the relationship that they want with their significant other. It's unfortunate, but it is the reality of how things are happening these days because people are not focusing on their relationships as much as they should. And even if they are, they don't have the right tools and resources. And even if they do have the right tools and resources, they're not putting in the right effort. So there's a number of reasons why relationships don't work. But what I want to focus on here is if you are a man and you feel hurt, you feel demotivated, you feel like something is not right, you feel like your wife can bring you down fast, that's okay. You are not the only one. There are many other men that are in the exact same shoes or very similar shoes to you. And there is a way through this. There is a path. You just need to be aware that first, it's okay to feel this way. It's okay to feel vulnerable with the woman that you love. And it's okay that she has the ability to bring you pain and anguish. And I'm sure that you're married to someone that doesn't bring that upon you on purpose. It's not malicious. It's maybe unintentional. It's just a result of probably not having a very loving or trusting relationship, or it's probably years of resentment that's built up. But whatever that challenge is, I encourage you to seek help. I encourage you to get professional counseling, therapy, whatever is required, read books to really make your relationship that much healthier. Because a lot of the guys that we work with, when they have a great relationship, they're just happier in life. They're healthier in life. They have more motivation. They have more drive. They're able to go out there and accomplish some really amazing things. And when we find that they are demotivated, that they're burned out, that they're, that they just don't have that mojo anymore, typically one of the things, it's not the only thing, but one of the things that is causing that is just not having a fulfilling relationship, or something is really going sideways in the relationship. It's a huge fear that men have. And so they don't address it, or they don't address it the way they should, or perhaps they do address it and maybe they aren't with the right partner. And I'm not sure what your challenge may be if this is resonating with you. But just know that it's normal. It's a normal course of life. And you are not a failure if your relationship is failing. That's something to pay attention to, because your most important relationship is not with your wife. It's with yourself and with God, if you believe in God or a higher being or power. This is a mistake that I made for many years of my marriage, is that I made my relationship with my wife the number one relationship that I had with anything or anybody out there. And I soon realized that that's not healthy. What is even more important is my relationship with myself, my relationship with God. And when I rebalance those relationships, and essentially from my perspective, my relationship with myself is a relationship with God, because I truly believe that God is within us, right? And we are all connected through God. So if I have a strong relationship with myself, I can have a stronger relationship with everybody else around me, including my wife. But when I took the attention off my own relationship with myself and put more attention on to my wife, things just didn't go the way that I wanted them to go. In fact, when things were challenging in a relationship, I felt like the world was falling apart. And I was completely demotivated. So everything I'm talking about here is something that I've experienced myself. I've seen many other men go through this challenge. I've seen many other men be broken because of this, because they didn't find a path forward. Now, inherently, or let's just say rationally, us men, we do understand that we have more going for us than just a relationship. We may have kids that we have a great relationship with. We may have the money. We may have the status. We may have the career or the business success. Things may be going right in every other area of our life, but maybe our marriage is not there, and it's causing us a significant amount of pain. That's why I say that marriage is a man's relationship with his wife is like kryptonite. It is the one thing that can bring Superman down to his knees. And you have to understand that it's still there. It will always be there, because if you love your woman, if you want to have that passionate, loving, committed relationship with her, there is and always will be the ability for it to cause you pain, as I mentioned before. You can't have love without the possibility of pain, because if you try to protect yourself and not be hurt, you won't have that depth in terms of love and the relationship that you want with your significant other. So let me just summarize this for you, because this is more of an awareness piece. It's not about giving you the tactics or techniques at this particular time, but it's just an awareness piece to know, or for you to understand that it's okay to feel this way, that it's okay to be hurt by your woman, that it's okay to feel weak around your woman. Now, you don't want to be feeling weak all the time. You don't want this to be a consistent pattern. You don't want this to turn into suffering. That's not it. But relationships have ebbs and flows. They go up and they go down. But hopefully you have better times, or more frequently than you have bad times. That's the key to success in a relationship. You want to have more amazing times, better times than the tough times. But if those tough times are becoming more frequent, then you have to be cautious about that and address it proactively, something that you need to deal with. So that, in summary, is what I'm trying to get across to you, that it's okay to feel that pain. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to feel weak. That's just part of being in a healthy relationship. But you got to work on it. That's a key to success. That's a key to having a happy marriage, is continuously work on yourself and work on the relationship.